Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I'm waving. Can y'all see my hand? I'm lying down right now, so you won't be able to see my face in this video. Just pretend you're listening to the radio or a podcast, right? So, anyways, okay, so I'm laying down, I'm watching TV, surfing the internet, and this has been on my mind for the last few days. um, the girls are fighting. The girls are fighting. The girls are fighting. Tamisha Iman and Monet. Well, Tamisha is fighting with with Monet Exchange, and I guess Bob can get it too. I love RuPaul's Drag Race. Um, I'm not this. Some of these girls, especially the white twinks, honey, they just be they just be fanatics. Like, girl, they live and breathe, Drag Race, which, whatever, girl. That's not me. I'm just a fan of the show. I'm a fan of drag. But, girl, my life does not revolve around RuPaul's Drag Race or, the art of drag. So I'm not that deep into it. But I did want to talk about this because it just keeps popping in my mind. And so I was like, just make a video about it. Whoever watches it, watches it. If you don't, you don't, which is fine. So Tamisha and girl Monet Exchange. Okay, y'all, I'm going to be honest, right? When are you not honest? But for real, y'all. So for those who don't know, Monet Exchange is a drag queen. Bob the drag queen is a drag queen. They are, brothers from another mother, right? Monet Exchange, she won her season. Well, she tied with Trinity, the Tuck, for All Stars. That was a season where Ru had to make somebody black win because wasn't no black All Stars, and she was catching heat. Not to say that Monet Exchange shouldn't have gotten her crown, but girl, everybody knew why Ru crowned Monet, because girl, she had to put a black face in the All Stars, right? So, anyways, and Bob the drag queen won his season. I think he was season 8, 6. I can't remember, girl. So, anyways, they have a show. It's called Sibling Rivalry. And they basically discuss, things. But one of the things that I listen to on their Patreon is their review over Drag Race. And I've listened to every episode, every review that they've done for this season, because I just found out about their Patreon or even their YouTube just like a few months ago. And they review the show, and it's not really mean-spirited. I'm always cracking up and laughing at the things that they say. Tamisha Iman, which was a contestant on this past season, season 13, she came out with a live the other day. And she was basically like, Tamisha Iman is coming for you, girl. Y'all girls better watch out. Well, I'm coming for y'all next. And, I'll be the first one to say, I'll say this much. Tamisha, in my opinion, made a lot of valid points in her video. If Tamisha feels how she feels, that's how she feels, right? We all feel a certain way. There are some things that I completely disagreed with. Some things that I, was like, girl, what are you talking about? One, girl, I don't know why, like, ghetto people, hood people think this way, but it's kind of like if you don't grow up in the ghetto or the hood or the projects, that means that you're not black. If you use your ERs and INGs, that means you're not black or you're not black enough. I don't know. So she made a statement about growing up in the projects or something like that. I don't get it. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Girl, I'm like, girl, bitch, why are you mad? Like, I'm telling y'all, I have listened to every Patreon, the reviews that Bob the Drag Queen and Monet Exchange has done over Drag Race, and they really, especially Monet, it's really Monet. Monet really didn't say anything that bad about Tamisha. Bitch, I've listened to other bitches on YouTube who wore the girls out. Hello? They were the girls out. So it's like, Tamisha, girl, if you're that pissed off of what Monet said, girl, you must ain't really just listen to YouTube, girl. Because there's some girls on here that be turning the girls up, right? So she's upset, I guess, at the thing. She felt like Monet came for her at every chance that Monet got. And this is no shade, but Tamisha, ma'am, you was only on the show for a few episodes. So it's like, how did she really come after you as much as you say that she did when, girl, you was kicked off the island? Girl, what, number 2, number 3? Girl, you was gone. I just feel like, I don't know. It's kind of like, girl, like, why are you? Because it's to me, it sounds like it's misdirected anger. Like, it sounds like she may be pissed off at World of Wonder, the production, and or maybe she thinks that this is, I don't know. I'm telling y'all, I really don't remember Monet saying anything that would warrant this reaction from Tamisha. Girl, quiet as it's kept. If you really want to know the truth, the girls who they really wore out was the bitch who wore the red, yellow, and orange all the time. Tina Burner, that's who they really low-key wore out. Girl, Rose, that's who Bob was wearing out. Hello? Who else? But girl, they wasn't really wearing out Tamisha like that. So I'm like, girl, why is... You know what it is to me? Tamisha reminds me of that person who probably has a lot of yes men around her. Tamisha reminds me of that person who's probably the oldest person. And like, I think because Tamisha is this legend in her world, like the pageant world, I don't think that Tamisha is really used to probably girls that are younger than her critiquing her, and she feels some type of way about it. Because you see how she kept calling, she was referring to them as like little girl. Like, Monet Exchange is a grown-ass woman, Tamisha. A grown-ass man, just like you. Like, I really think that Tamisha's not good at criticism, and I really don't think she takes it too kindly coming from people who she feels as though is beneath her, or she feels as though it's not as good as her. I can almost bet you that nobody in Tamisha's immediate circle ever challenges Tamisha. I can almost bet my last dollar on it. And so I think that when you have someone like Monet Exchange and Bob the Drag Queen who get on this show, and it's like, girl, who the fuck are you to talk about me when I am the icon? I am the legend, Tamisha Iman. Girl, icons and legends can get talked about too. Girl, who the fuck? And it's like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know what she's doing. Like, I get it. Don't get it twisted. I have definitely side-eyed RuPaul, World of Wonder, because you can tell the stunts and shows that they pull. They do have a select, just a few drag queens that they push. You know, I'll say this much, like, they love the ghetto Dominican Republican. They love the ghetto Dominican, right? They love the ghetto Puerto Rican. Like, they'll push the girls like Vanjie. Of course, Miss Vanjie, you know, became a star of, you know, because of the Miss Vanjie. So, you know, Vanjie became a star because of that. But it's like, girl, you'll push the Vangies. You will try and push Candy Muse on us, but girl, you won't really put no ghetto black girl. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Maybe I'm wrong about that one. So there are things that Tamisha said that I definitely understood what she was trying to say. They do have a select group of drag queens that they only support and push. And then the other girls, it's like, girl, you better get in where you can fit in. Girl, he fine. You know, one thing I will say that I thought about this whole season, Simone. I'm about to say something that's probably gonna piss some of y'all off, but that's okay. Simone is black as Simone appears to be, or appeared to be on season 13. Girl, all Simone friends are white. Y'all don't think that's weird? Now that shit was weird to me. As black as you are, everybody in your house, from what I saw, was white. Everybody I saw cheering you on was white. Like, how are you this black? This black. But girl, everybody I see that was cheering you on was nothing but white people. Girl, I don't know that shit. That, like I said, I think I was reading through some of the stuff Tamisha was saying, and I feel like some of the stuff she's saying was valid. But it's kind of like, girl, like in real life, Tamisha, you swear up and down like, girl, kind of like, girl, I don't need this. I was a legend before this. But girl, you came to the show. Girl, I don't think that RuPaul came looking for you. Like, not only did you come to the show, but you came back to the show. Like, you were supposed to be on season 12. And then you came back and you still were kind of sick, right? So it's like, I don't know what her end game is. Like, you sit here and you say that kind of like, girl, fuck the show. I don't need the show. I'm Tamisha Iman. But girl, you came to the show twice. You see what I'm saying? And then it's like, I don't know. Like, I think one thing I'm starting to realize is that, girl, you can't change nothing. You can't change nothing from the outside. You know? Either you have to have a seat at the, I know this may sound real trifling. I hope y'all get what I'm trying to say. Either you may have to create your own table, of course, or you need to get a seat at the table. But it's like, Tamisha, like, girl, you going up against a lot. And it's like, what are you going to, like, what's your game plan, girl? Like, girl, the show just ended last week. And it sounds like you already trying to beef with World of Wonder and RuPaul, and I don't care if I come back for another season. But girl, your ass came back this season, and bitch with a goddamn, what was it, a colostomy bag hooked up to your. So it's like, you came on RuPaul's Drag Race for a reason. Girl, as iconic as you say you are and as legendary as you say you are, girl, you came onto this platform for a reason. I don't know. Like, I was just like, girl, I don't know what this girl is doing. I don't know what she's talking about. Girl, Tamisha, girl, why are you so pressed? You say you're not bothered, but you bothered. You say you're not petty, but you, girl, you're bothered. I think somebody needs to tell Tamisha, girl, I think, girl, you're old as fuck. Like, not old as fuck, but it's like, Tamisha, girl, you're supposed to be the mother, right? You're supposed to be Mother Tamisha. And I can't even really find a reason to why you would be this pissed off. Because she said she's not mad, she pissed. Pissed about what? Pissed about what? Like, it's one thing if you was like, oh, the girls is like, to me, like, I don't know, girl, like, just, you could do the same thing to me that Bob the Drag Queen and Monet does. You could literally start, because I think she does have a YouTube channel, because I think I follow it. I'm not for sure. I'm almost sure I do. I think she does. But it's kind of like, you could do the same thing, girl. Just get on your YouTube. Bitch, we all get on our YouTube and talk shit. Anybody can start a YouTube page. Now, I don't know, anybody can start a YouTube page. And it's like you already have a following. People know who you are. You were a fan favorite, you know? Everybody, I didn't hear one person say anything bad about Tamisha while she was on the show, right? So it's like, girl, you could do what everybody else does. Start a YouTube page and review the show. But for you to be like, bitch, I'm coming after you, and you're like, girl, what? Where is this coming from? Monet ain't really even say nothing that bad about you. Girl, you was only on the show, girl, in the blink of an eye, your ass was gone. I don't know. I just feel like it's just like, I just think it's like, girl, are you mad at Rue? Are you mad at production? You mad at World of Wonder? You mad at how they edited the show? Like, what, like, and now, like, what are you gonna do? Because quiet as it's kept, one thing I have learned, you don't get nowhere talking shit about nobody. You know, like, okay, I said that the wrong way. Like, for example, like Nene. This is what I'm trying to say. I said that the wrong way. Because, girl, we talk shit on her on YouTube, and, girl, you know, you can make $1 or $2 for talking shit. What I'm trying to say is, you cannot come out and badmouth the people. Nene, let me just use Nene as an example. Nene has come out and called Andy Cohen racist, a cokehead. She done talked about Bravo being racist, and those things might be true. But you also have to realize that while you're saying that, Nene will never, ever work on Real Housewives of Atlanta ever again. Bitch, you just, not only did you call Andy a racist and crackhead, but you also called the whole goddamn network racist. You think these people about to bring your ass back? Would you hire somebody who just called you a racist? No, you wouldn't. Would you hire somebody who went out and called you a fucking cokehead, even if you do coke? Girl. So it's like, Tamisha, you out here on the internet talking about Rule Low Key and World of Wonder, and it's like, I don't care if I, you know, come back for another. But, girl, you probably don't even have to worry about that, bitch, because, like, Tamisha, I just think that I just don't think I don't think that you hear people say this all the time. Like, I don't think she's necessarily playing the game the way that she should play it. Like, girl, you came onto the show for a reason. Baby, Tamisha, you could have really probably more than likely came back for All Stars and had an even bigger following and went on to do the same thing the other girls are doing. But it's like, girl, it's almost like it's almost like, girl, what they say, how do they say it? You chewing your, you chewing your nose off to spite your face. How do they say? Y'all know they're saying I'm trying to say. Like, girl, I don't think she's looking at the bigger picture. I don't think she's looking at the bigger picture. Do I think that they did the Vixen wrong? Yes, I do. One thing I will say is that and it's the fans. It's definitely the fans. The fans will tear down a black queen like it ain't nothing, right? And these white queens can go on and be the biggest bitch on the show. And it's just like, oh, she's just being a diva. But if a black queen does the same thing, it's off with their head. Like I said, some of the things that Tamisha was saying, I understood what she was saying. But with like the whole Monet stuff, I was like, girl, did they really come for you, girl? Because I don't remember them coming for you, girl. Girl, I really don't. Not to the point where, girl, you should be just, girl, you know, like it's wartime. I don't know, y'all. I was just like, I thought it was strange. And I listened to, you know, Tamisha's when she first went live that morning. I saw Bob and Monet put something up on their Patreon. I haven't listened to it yet. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I think that Tamisha is one of those people who, because she has been in this game, or not this game, but she's been in this pageant world for so long, and so many people probably hype her up and gas her up, rightfully so. She's won, I think she said how many she's been in this for 30 years. I think she's won like so many titles. So clearly she's a talented woman, right? A talented drag queen. But I don't think that Tamisha does good with people who she feels as though is below her, critiquing her. Like, bitch, you're below me. How dare you speak about, I'm the icon, I'm the legend. And it's like, girl, with all that being said, bitch, you still came on the same show with the other girl signed up to be on. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. That's all I wanted. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all think Tamisha doing too much? Y'all think she reaching? Y'all think she has misdirected anger? Do y'all really think that Bob and Monet really was just like wearing her out? I don't think Monet was wearing her out. And again, even if she was, girl, get your ass on your goddamn platform and wear her ass back out. Like, that's how I look at shit. Like, it's not like, bitch, I'm gonna get on here and give a disclaimer. Oh, yeah, bitch, I'm coming for your ass when this contract is up. Like, yeah, this and that and this and that. And I'm out. Girl, no, it's just that, girl, I'm gonna get on. Like, girl. And I heard some of the other white girls, girl, they be really wearing the girls out on their YouTube page, like the other drag queens. I don't know, girl. Tamisha, girl, sit your ass down somewhere, girl. We love you. We love Tamisha. I follow Tamisha on Instagram. I follow Bob, Monet. And it's like, girl, I don't know, girl. Tamisha says she feels some type of way. I guess we got to respect it, right? All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. And one last thing I wanted to say. Girl, I even remember Bob the drag queen in Monet talking about Rue and, critiquing how she looked or what she had on, right? So if they are going to critique the bitch who gave them this opportunity to, who gave them this opportunity, why you think you excluded? Like, and girl, this is the bitch who I don't want to say that they wasn't nothing before the show, because that's not what I'm trying to say. But girl, let's just be honest. I'm gonna say this much. Me, I had never heard of Bob the Drag Queen until RuPaul's Drag Race. I had never heard of Monet Exchange until RuPaul's Drag Race, and I damn sure hadn't heard of Tamisha Iman with all of her accomplishments. I hadn't heard of her until RuPaul's Drag Race. So it's like, girl, for a lot of y'all, girl, we didn't know none of y'all existed, So it's like, if RuPaul is not off limits of being critiqued, why do you think you're off limits of being critiqued? Or, I guess, talked about on the podcast, or anybody. Anyways, that's it, y'all.